Patriotism often evokes images of flag-waving and national anthems. It's about the love for one's country, but it runs deeper. True patriotism goes beyond blind allegiance. It acknowledges both the strengths and weaknesses of one's nation. It inspires action to make the country better. Civics is often seen as simply understanding how the government works. However, it's much more than memorizing names and dates. Civics is about active participation in shaping our shared future. It's about understanding our rights and responsibilities as citizens. Why are these concepts important, especially for graduates? Because you are stepping into a world where your decisions impact not just yourselves, but your communities and your country. Understanding patriotism and civics empowers you to become active, engaged, and responsible citizens. This essay is a guide to navigating the complex landscape of patriotism and civics. We will explore their historical and philosophical underpinnings. We will delve into the rights and responsibilities of citizenship, and we'll examine practical ways you can contribute to a better future. The concepts of patriotism and civic duty are deeply rooted in history. Ancient Greece, often hailed as the cradle of democracy, offers early examples. Thinkers like Socrates and Plato emphasized the importance of civic virtue and active participation in government. The Roman Republic, too, provides valuable insights. Roman citizens took pride in their republic and its laws. They understood that the strength of Rome depended on the active engagement of its citizens. Over the centuries, philosophers have grappled with the meaning of patriotism. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, a prominent figure of the Enlightenment, believed that true patriotism stemmed from a social contract. Citizens willingly surrendered some individual freedoms in exchange for the protection and benefits of living in a society. These historical and philosophical perspectives provide a framework for understanding the enduring relevance of patriotism and civics. They remind us that a healthy society requires the active participation of informed and engaged citizens. Citizenship is more than just a legal status. It's a set of rights and responsibilities that connect us to our communities and our country. Legally, citizenship grants us certain privileges: the right to vote, the right to hold public office, and the right to due process under the law. However, citizenship also comes with responsibilities. These include obeying laws, paying taxes, and serving on juries when called upon. But it goes beyond that. Moral responsibilities encourage us to be active and engaged members of our communities. Civic virtues such as respect for others, tolerance, and a commitment to justice are essential for a thriving society. These virtues form the bedrock of a healthy democracy. They encourage us to look beyond our own self-interest and work towards the common good. Understanding the multifaceted nature of citizenship, its legal framework, civic duties, and moral obligations is crucial for becoming responsible and engaged citizens. Section 4, Inform patriotism, love your country, challenge its flaws. Patriotism, at its core, is love for one's country. It's about taking pride in its achievements and contributions to the world. However, true patriotism goes beyond blind allegiance. It acknowledges that no country is perfect. Informed patriotism encourages critical thinking and constructive criticism. It's about recognizing the flaws and shortcomings of one's nation. It's about engaging in respectful dialogue and debate to find solutions to societal problems. Blind patriotism, on the other hand, can be dangerous. It can lead to the suppression of dissent and the justification of harmful policies. It's important to remember that questioning one's government or advocating for change is not unpatriotic. In fact, it's a vital part of a healthy democracy. Informed patriotism requires us to engage with our country's history, both the good and the bad. It demands that we stay informed about current events and policies, and it calls on us to use our voices and our actions to make our country a better place for all. Section 5. The engine of government. Understanding its structure and power. To be effective citizens, we need to understand how our government works. Canada, a parliamentary democracy, divides its governmental powers among three branches: the legislative, the executive, and the judicial. The legislative branch, Parliament, is responsible for making laws. It consists of the House of Commons, whose members are elected by the people, and the Senate, whose members are appointed. The executive branch, headed by the Prime Minister, implements and enforces the laws passed by Parliament. The judicial branch, consisting of the courts, interprets the laws and ensures they are applied fairly. The separation of powers is a cornerstone of Canadian democracy. It prevents any one branch from becoming too powerful. This system of checks and balances ensures that power is distributed and that no single entity can control the government. Understanding the structure of government and the roles of its branches is crucial for informed civic engagement. It allows us to hold our elected officials accountable and advocate for policies that benefit our communities and our country. Section 6. Making your voice heard. Citizen participation in action. Democracy thrives on the active participation of its citizens. There are countless ways to engage in the political process and make your voice heard. Voting is a fundamental right and responsibility. It allows you to choose the leaders who will represent your interests and shape public policy. Beyond voting, there are many avenues for civic engagement. Joining community organizations, volunteering for causes you care about, and contacting your elected officials are all effective ways to make a difference. Public discourse also plays a vital role in a healthy democracy. Engaging in respectful dialogue with others, even those who hold different views, is essential for finding common ground and addressing societal challenges. Remember, your voice matters. By participating in the political process and engaging in your community, you contribute to a more vibrant and responsive democracy.